Оленка, привіт. Є бажання поговорити? Do you wish to talk?
Yeah, a couple of minutes I can spare.
Okay. Can you please take the mic? How are you doing? Oh, just give me a second. Put in the camera. Thank you.
Well, I'm just back from the vacation. I've been 2 weeks. I've been to the Carpathian Mountains and to the
Nice.
forest. Yeah, but actually I have more. I think I'm more tired than I've been before.
Oh, shit. Why?
Yeah, I'm physically stressed out because I was like walking for 20 miles per day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I'm back. Actually, I've met a couple of friends today. Who two of them, like it's a girl who was a policewoman in Mariupol, and her boyfriend who has got back from captivity a couple of weeks ago, and it was an amazing feeling to see them back from captivity, like in a peaceful, more or less, Kyiv.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Tonight was not that peaceful.
yeah, yeah. It's like I'm back to reality, like from the Carpathians, because in Western Ukraine there is no such thing as war. I think because like not. Everything does not remind you of war there, because there are no sirens, there are no air raid sirens, there are no like postures about the war. Everyone lives peacefully, and it's so strange. Like it's a couple of 100 kilometers from Kyiv, and still it's like it's another world. So coming back to Kyiv, it actually brings you back to reality. Like this night, it showed a lot of this shitty Russian world.
Yeah, it is, unfortunately. I mean, we're still in the not in the Russian world. That's good.
Yeah.
Not completely. They still haven't occupied most of our country.
Yes, but I'm very like afraid for my parents, because they, if you see like that the front line is now, the front line.
So the sun will shine into
Yeah.
our faces. Okay.
The front line is now close to Dnipro,
Yeah.
and it scares me very much, because my parents live not far from them, and it's like it's every day it's very hard to read the news and seeing the front line getting closer and closer to the Dnipro Oblast. So yeah, it's scary, but
Do they live in Dnipro itself or in
no,
Oblast?
they live in the oblast, and that's why I'm talking, because like it's all just the fields, and crossing the field for Russians,
It's
like
pretty fast.
It's,
yeah,
it's
right?
pretty fast. And from all my friends, I have a lot of friends like journalists and military who serve in Donetsk and Luhansk Oblast. They do not understand these Kursk operation, because like right now it's not showing like that it had much sense, this Kursk operation, and because the Russian forces are moving forward, as well as in Kursk and in Donetsk Oblast, so it's
So you think
tragic.
Kursk operation was a mistake?
I'm more
Like,
or less concerned that it was, because it's like it had to like move the forces, the Russian forces to Kursk, but instead they dislocated back to Donetsk, and it's like a lot of our Ukrainian military are saying that it was not supposed to happen.
I talked to some of my friends who serve there, some of the friends who are in the military, and they tell me that unfortunately no proper defense, no logistics was built. So they
Yes.
kind of did that operation just to attack, not to defend the territory there. And this is why a lot of our soldiers are giving their lives right now there and their health for that Russian. Well, you know, Kursk Oblast is not such a Russian territory
Well,
after
yes,
all.
after
It is
all.
occupied by Russia for a century and a half, something like that, right?
Yeah.
So it's a Ukrainian territory, and it was a part of Ukrainian National Republic, Ukrainska Народна Республика,
yes.
in 1917, 1919.
Yeah, as well as the Krasnodar, Krasnodar Oblast
Yeah.
region. Yes, it's like we don't need their territory. We don't need to occupy other territories. We just need to get our territories back. And with all this, with the elections in the U.S. and with all this military aid from other countries slowing up, and we don't know whether we will have enough of it to defend and to get back our territory. It's getting harder and harder for the military to stay positive.
Yeah. I also want maybe for rollers to ask you something
Yeah.
or to tell you something.
course.
If you still have like 5 minutes.
Yeah, sure.
Your friends are waiting for you, right? But does anyone know if you can change your super chat currency? I want to send US dollars as Australian dollars are less. Yeah, it would be cool, Linda, but I don't think you can do that. Maybe change in the settings of your YouTube profile. Change the country of residence. Yes, that what changes the currency.
What about PayPal?
Yeah, you can do it with PayPal, but Linda is not using the PayPal,
okay.
as far as I know. Mr. Kaplan, thank you so much for 50 gifted memberships. I appreciate it a lot. And a huge shout out to you for being HIMARS member for 7 months.
Wow.
Mr. Kaplan said, Free Azov.
Wow, thank you so much.
Thank
for
you. By the way,
supporting us.
can you show us your sign today, Free Azov?
Yeah.
And I
It's
have
this-
the same
yeah,
here on
yeah.
this phone.
It's the same as the stickers we make.
Yeah.
So we're now creating a brand of stickers and like military merch. It's our plan to do it like to give out all the money that we will earn by purchasing this military merch. You will support all the fundraisers that we have. So we're
Nice.
not going to make a business out of it, but we're going to sell this like stickers, and you will donate all the money to the military. That's
Yeah.
our plan for now.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I also am planning to do one thing. Yeah, I will tell you about it privately because it's still kind of
sure.
not a secret, but like still in the making.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So Rick, tell her to make a T-shirt of that sign. That's a good idea.
Wow, thank you so much, Greek. I will think about it. But probably yes. Probably that will be a good idea.
It's just Jimmy. That
Jimmy.
was idea
Okay.
from just Jimmy. Philip Howard, Ukraine state still exists after almost 1,000 days, when specialists were stating that after 3 to 4 days, all will be Russian. Hope is still alive. Yeah, hope is alive and strong. Even though these days it's pretty hard because we're losing on the front line at the moment, and
Yeah.
Russia is not stopped. It is only advancing more.
Was the Korean military and
Yeah. Also, North Korea joined this war. Their troops are now, well, still not in Ukraine, but in Kursk, engaged
Yes.
in this war. But that is a huge escalation. And what the world is, what answer the world is given to it? Just being,
don't give a fuck about it.
yeah, just not
It
giving a
seems like-
fuck,
yes,
and just like being weak
given a big concern
and silent.
They're all
Oh,
very concerned about it.
Oh yeah, that is a wow. That's a strong answer to that, you know. So guys, Olenka is always making this amazing makeup, and can you show it closer, Onur? Like maybe go around and show Volyu Azovu, which means freedom to Azov, and on the other side is captivity equals death.
Yes.
Thank you, Olenka. It's beautiful
Thank you
as
so
always.
much. Thank you so much for meeting me. I'm glad to be back to Ukraine, to Kyiv.
to Ukraine at war,
to
right?
Ukraine at war, yeah. Actually, like I've been working in my vacation. I've been working because like I'm working now with with the manufacturers of drones and stuff, and it's now this work never stops. But like coming back to Kyiv is just giving you this harsh reality thing.
Olenka, would you like to come to my stream? But it's a new format.
Okay.
I go to Coffee Records on Podil. Do you know that coffee
Yes,
shop?
of course.
Cool.
I used to work like in the office right up.
Nice. And I invite guests and we speak for an hour or an hour and a half there.
Yeah. Wow. Sure.
It's usually Tuesday or Thursday around 6 or 7 p.m. if you have
Yes.
the ability
of
to
course.
come. Let's then keep in touch.
Yeah,
Next
let's keep
week,
in
I
touch.
would love to see you on my geopolitics in the coffee shop stream. That's how I call it.
Sure. I will be
Olenka.
glad to join you.
Awesome. That would be awesome to have
Yeah.
you there.
Thank you so much.
Let me hug you before you go because I haven't hugged you when I met you today.
Yeah.
I'm really happy to see you here in Kyiv again.
Yeah. I'm
And
glad
let's
to be
keep
back.
fighting together, you know.
Yeah. Free Azov and Slava Ukraini.
Героям слава, my friend. You're amazing and inspiring. Don't forget about that. Bye. Thank you for watching. Please like this video, leave any comment under it, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. You can also join us on Rig the Ukrainian here for more streams and videos like this. Link to the stream this clip was taken from will appear in the end of this video. Thank you, and live long and prosper.